Hello and welcome to a brand new video. So today you join me for Premier League Game Week 20 predictions. That is right. So in this series I go through each team, give you some details on each side and give you my prediction at the end of that conversation. That's the video, guys. Hit that like button, man. Subscribe if you're not already, and Happy New Year, by the way. And without further ado, let's begin with our Premier League predictions Game Week 20. First, we have Spurs versus Newcastle. So Spurs drew 2-2 with Wolves last week, okay, and the Spurs fans want their manager gone, and Postecoglou is on borrowed time right now, and yeah, some fans are turning on him. Personally, I think he could be gone by the end of the season because results have just not been great for Spurs, okay. They're so hit and miss, it's unreal, but that form will be worse after this game because they're up against a Newcastle side, okay, who are on fire right now. They have now won 4 games on the bounce. They sit in 5th place, okay, and Newcastle are looking a fairly decent side. Isaac is a different breed right now. He is a changed player and he's going to be crucial for them going into these massive games, and Spurs, man, will not have it easy in this game. So just on that, the way Newcastle are right now, they are unstoppable right now. They have literally destroyed teams recently, and that is why I've got this game to end as a Newcastle win. I've got Newcastle, guys, to beat Spurs 2-0. Next up we have Bournemouth versus Everton. Bournemouth drew 2-2 to a mid-table clash team Fulham. So, you know, not a bad point at all, to be fair to them. Bournemouth do sit now in 7th place. So, again, I said to you a few weeks ago, Bournemouth are having a fantastic season, and that it just keeps on getting better because in their last 5 games, they have drew 3 and won 2. So, you know what? They're picking up some decent points against some good sides, and fair play to Broadwell, man. They're up against Everton, who lost 2-0 to Nottingham Forest, which sees them sit only 2 places above the relegation zone, and damn, it's all getting spicy at the bottom, that half of the table, guys, and you know, the bottom teams are picking up points as well, so it could be a very tight relegation battle by the end of the season, okay. But Everton, man, you know, not done too bad recently. For this loss against Forest, they did go on been a bit of an unbeaten streak. They played 4, drew 3 and won 1 before this loss against Forest. So you know what? Not a bad, you know, form wise, and you know, this game will be quite a good game, I reckon. But I do have Bournemouth, guys, to beat Everton. That's why I got Bournemouth to beat Everton 2-1. So next up we have an East Midlands derby. It's Aston Villa versus Leicester. So Villa, man, drew 2-2 to Brighton. Not a bad result, okay, because Brighton are such a good side. So good point for Villa. Villa are without 3 of their best players though for this East Midlands derby clash. They are without Duran, who got suspended for a really strange, you know, decision by the refs and stuff. Personally, I don't think it was a red card. I know he stamped on him, but he didn't mean to, personally. They're without Morgan Rogers, their best midfield attacking option, okay, and also their best defender, Harold Tyre. So that's 3 key players right there. 1 in midfield, 1 in defence, and 1 as a striker. So, you know, that would definitely dampen Villa's, you know, form going into this game. But up against Leicester, okay, who now dropped to a massive 19th place in the table, okay. Leicester lost 2-0. My boys lost 2-0 to Man City at the weekend. But you know what though? Leicester play some good stuff, and we are now slowly seeing Ruud van Nistelrooy's imprint of football style being, you know, being put into Leicester players' minds. So you know what? I reckon give it a few more weeks, you know, Van Nistelrooy will get Leicester playing some good footy. And to be fair, they played really well against Man City, and you know what? I think that, yes, even though they lost 2-0, it was still quite a positive performance because they did play some good football. But anyway, I can't go behind my boys' backs right now, so that's why I've got this game, guys, to end as a draw. I've got this game to end as a 1-1 draw. Next up we have Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. So Palace with a fantastic 2-1 win against their relegation rivals Southampton, which now sees them sit on 20 points. That is 6 points ahead now of, you know, of safety. So Palace right now are currently pulling away from the bottom 3, and that is a good start, because obviously I thought start of the season they weren't looking very good, but now their manager has got them playing again, and they are looking a fairly decent side. So to beat the relegation rivals, good win. They're up against Chelsea, okay, who lost 2-0 to Ipswich Town. That is right, man. Chelsea have dampened their title hopes massively, okay, and personally that probably puts them out of the title race, okay. Weird result that was, really strange result, but you know what, fair play to Ipswich. I'll get onto them in a bit, but yeah, Chelsea with a massive loss, and which now see them drop to 3rd place, so we'll see what happens. But I do have Chelsea to bounce back this week. That's why I got Chelsea, guys, to beat Palace 2-0. Next we have Man City versus West Ham. Man City ended their 9 games without a win against Leicester City, okay, which is you know, to me, Man City players look really tired, okay. Like, normally they press you to get the ball back off you, but they just don't seem to be doing that. It looks like to me their players are a little bit knackered, should I say, from all the games they've been playing. That's no excuse, okay, because they've still got the best team in the world. The players do look a bit tired, and I think that is a massive, you know, that's a massive statement to the Premier League and the FA, because obviously there's so many games being played, it's unreal. But anyway, they're up against West Ham, who lost 5-0 to Liverpool, and now they're without their best player, Jared Bowen, due to an ankle injury. So losing their best player like Bowen, man, that's a massive you know, massive loss, because he's their best player and also their captain. So yeah, West Ham could slowly now creep down the table, but we'll see what happens with them. I think the manager again now will be, you know, being spoken to by the chair and like saying, like, you know, you got a few games left to prove your results again, because that loss against Liverpool was a very bad loss. But just on that, I do have it, and the way Man City are right now, I do have this game as a bit of a shocker. That's why I've got this game, guys, to end as a 1-1 draw. Next up, we have Southampton versus Brentford. So Southampton lost 2-1 to their relegation rivals Palace. So yeah, so they still sit on 6 points, and they are still only 4 points behind being the worst team in the Premier League ever, because Derby got 10 points. Okay, so half through the season, man, they still only have 6 points. So could Southampton be the worst team in the Premier League? Let's find out. But anyway, they're up against Brentford, who are playing tonight as I'm filming this, against Arsenal. So I don't know what the score is, but Brentford's last game, they did draw 0-0 with Brighton. So that's a fairly decent result for Brentford right there. They do sit in 12th place on 24 points. So again, they've had a decent season. I've got Brentford, guys, to beat Southampton 1-0. Next up, we have Brighton versus Arsenal. So Brighton drew 2-2 with Aston Villa, okay, and that now sees them 5 games without a win. In their last 5 games, they have drew 4 and lost 1. So you know what, still picking up points, but only 4 points in their last 5 games. They were competing for the top half, but now they're 6th. Now they have dropped down to 10th. So you know what though, still a good season overall, and they're up against Arsenal, who are also playing tonight, and they look a decent side again. Gabriel Jesus is back in the squad, and since he's been playing, they do look a bit more calmer up front. So you know what, having him back in the side will be a massive bonus, okay. And Arsenal's last 5 games, they have drew 2 and won 3. So Arsenal on a bit of a win streak right now. They've won 2 games on the bounce, and they do sit in 3rd place, 9 points though behind Liverpool. So just on that, I do got Arsenal to beat Brighton 2-1. Next up, we have Fulham versus Ipswich Town. Fulham with a 2-2 draw against Bournemouth, okay. That's now sees them sit in 8th place. I've been watching Fulham recently, and they are playing some good football, okay. In their last 5 games, they have drew 4 and won 1. So Fulham are unbeaten in 5 games, and Fulham are such a good side to watch, like I just said. So man, Fulham have been the surprise package for me this year. They're up against Ipswich Town, okay, who beat Chelsea 2-0, which now sees them only at 1 point in the relegation zone. So Ipswich, could they survive? I told you at the start of the season, guys, that Ipswich, the way Ipswich are playing right now, you know, they work for each other, they press, they work, they fight for each other, and if you've got that mentality in your system, then you know it could be quite good for you. So Ipswich could be the surprise stay-up team this year, We shall find out. But the way Fulham are right now, I just can't see Ipswich getting anything. So that's why I've got Fulham to beat Ipswich, guys. 3-1. Next we have Liverpool versus Man United. So Liverpool with a 5-0 win against West Ham, which sees them now 8 points clear at the top of the table. And Liverpool, man, are just running away with it right now. Damn. What a season Liverpool are having, man. It's unreal. First season in charge for Onslaught, and he is coming right now and he's got his own imprint of the game, and you know the players are took to it. You know the players are working so well, and man, fair play, man. They sit 8 points clear, and I'm sure you're going to be title winners this year. We shall find out. They're up against Man United, who have lost 3 on the bounce. They lost 2-0. They lost 2-0 to Newcastle. That's their 3rd loss on the bounce. And they only sit 9 points above the relegation zone. So, Man United in a relegation battle, their manager Amorim thinks they are. And personally, the way they're playing right now, they could well be. And obviously this game against Liverpool will not be any easier, man. Trust me, Liverpool are going to walk away with this game easy. That's right, guys. I've got this game to end as a Liverpool winner. I've got Liverpool to beat Man United, a massive 3-0. Last game of this game week, it is Wolves versus Forest. Wolves drew 2-2 to Spurs at the weekend. Fantastic result for them right there. That's now sees them jump out of the relegation zone by 1 point. But it's still a decent result for that 1 point. So anyway, Wolves, the FA have confirmed that their best player, Matheus Cunha, will be out for 2 games max. And fortunately for Wolves, that is 1 game in the cup as well. So they're only missing him for 1 Premier League game. So which is a bit of a scam, personally, a bit of a scam. They're up against Forest, who are the surprise package this year. They sit in 2nd place. That's right, but they are 8 points behind Liverpool, leaders Liverpool. But you know what? Forest, man, can they compete with Liverpool all the way through the season? We shall find out. I don't think they will, because Liverpool are just so good. But Forest, man, they have done really well this season. I hate to say it, because obviously I'm a Leicester fan. I hate to see Forest so high up. But you know what though? Leicester won the league in 2016, 2015-16. So that's what we've got on them. But anyway, no, but overall though, fair play. But just on that, I do have this game as another Forest win. That is why I got Forest, guys, to beat Wolves 3-1. And there we have it. That is my Premier League Game Week 20 predictions. If you liked today's video, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you've not already. If you agree with any of my decisions, let me know down below in the comments. Like I say, guys, Happy New Year. It's a new year right now, 2025. Make it yours, man. Whatever you get up to, you know, be successful. Whatever you want to do, you know, just go for it. Attack it head on, and you'll be fine, guys. But anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next week for a brand new video. Good, and good night.